pretty much.
I knew it. He was gonna be the other side.
In theory, he's planning on rush. In theory. Planning on doing a lot of things. What is the theory behind this? This theory is good enough. Theory is good enough. Good luck, have fun, enjoy your games. Nighttime says he gets crushed, but at least he gets crushed visible. Whereas Slowmage gets crushed invisible. Slowmage, you are very invisible to me. Very invisible.
Yeah, but it was me and Nighttime against everyone else, right?
Yep. Nighttime, I have the vision of Nighttime, I have the vision of Paolo. But you are invisible because I don't have your vision. Alright, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Slowmage. Alright. So, Slowmage playing the blue Azeroth humans, starting at the bottom right. His partner is Mr. Nighttime. Nighttime playing the Burning Blade. Oh, the Alterac humans at the top left. So it's humans versus orcs, it looks like. Yep, that's what it's gonna be. So the human players together. It's easy to commentate, it's easy to watch.
Oh.
Nighttime and Slowmage together against Mad Luster in purple, playing the Twilight Hammer orcs, and Paolo Pulu, Mr. Pulu in green, playing the Bleeding Hollow Horde, and starting over there. Going for a blacksmith, a barracks, a few farms. Nothing crazy really from Mr. Pulu. Building placement is what it is. It's there. Now Nighttime. Is that Nighttime? Is that Slowmage? So Slowmage, I don't like the way Slowmage built. I'm gonna tell you right there. I don't like it. He went 3 racks, which is fine, Slowmage loves to do that, but the problem is, I'd like to. What do you mean sunset bar? It's a 2v2, we are watching. So, but I'm not sure if that was the question. Anyways, Slowmage going for a 3 racks rush, level 1 footman, lots of footmans, that's the plan. He wants to swarm and overwhelm. I don't like his positioning. The reason is he's closing off his expansion, his natural expansion that's right there, with that build, and he will scout his opponents. On that map though, it's quite easy to close, so level 1 footmans, I don't know if they're going to be able to achieve much. A little bit of scouting here from Mad Luster. He's going to be searching for blue space, and it might actually work for Slowmage if he comes from the back, but he will come from the front, and he has level 2 grunts already. Level 1 versus level 2, you do really need to overwhelm them with number. You have to have so much more footmen that you would actually... Oh god, it's not going well for Slowmage. This is getting countered super hard. And Slowmage just not enough footmen. This is just going wrong. He's level 1 footman, doesn't have a blacksmith yet. And he's trying to mass footmans, but he will need he needs the numbers, that's for sure. On the other side, someone is sending some grunts to help Mad Luster, and that is Paolo. The grunts, the humans are gonna have a rough day right now. Footmans are basically... Oh, but the fight is not really good for Mad Luster. I mean, he got a little bit 2v1 there, and he just ran through, so he took a lot of damage for no reason. And the choke point is decent. That's not really a choke point because you can basically have a 3v3, a 3v4. It is what it is. 3v4 is better than nothing, but it could be broken with 1 grunt. That's what I mean. And now we have a 3v5 choke. But the racks here is falling, and we are not repairing it and not planning to apparently because we don't have the wood anyway. We are trying to get the blacksmith up so that we can upgrade all those footmans. On that side, the other side of the map, Nighttime is playing SimCity and he's not making any unit, so it's a straight 2v1 for Slowmage. That is going to be really struggling here. I don't know if Slowmage can make it, honestly. This is just too hard. 2v1 is a bit harsh.
How do you like to play alone? Like the 1v1, 1v2 later.
Yeah, it's pretty much what's gonna happen here. Fortress, I mean castle, That is fast castle. That is a fast castle, but I mean, what do you expect? What do you want to do when there are so many grunts on the map? Making a mage tower, 2 mage towers. Nighttime tries to power there, and Slowmage trying to buy himself as much time as possible. The gold mines are running low, by the way. 19k is it's not super low, but it's starting to show, you know, that people are mining. They are making a lot of grunts, and fortunately Nighttime is out with knights. Level 2, however, pretty low level. So yeah, I agree, Asus, but we'll see. You know, Slowmage is still alive for now, so it could work in the end. It's just gonna take a little bit of a while to pay off, but we have mages, so that's the best unit in the game. So it's that. And Madluster is gonna turtle now, trying to get himself the expansion he wants. But he has to stop to do that, right? He's gonna send his grounds to try and deal with the knights. Knights are not in a choke, and so they're gonna be overwhelmed by grounds, unfortunately. These are level 4 against level 2 knights. The knights they stand no chance. Are you playing more games? We're gonna try D0 if you want to play. You're welcome to join in if you want to play. Oh, you're not asking me. You're asking U8. U8 probably went to sleep after his stream. It's 3 AM for him right now. 4 AM. 3 or going into 4, so probably went to sleep. Alright. Slowmage surviving and remaking his second rack so that he can keep up with the production. He wants to rush again. Obviously doesn't have... He spent so much of his gold on Footman, it would be almost impossible for him to get that stronghold, that keep right now. But fortunately for him, he has a player that has the stuff he needs, and that is Nighttime. We play on the GOG server, 25 totem. We welcome beginners there. And I'm not Russian, I am French. But I do speak Russian a little bit. I'm trying to learn it. Eventually. On my spare time, for fun. Yeah, I don't really like that. The fact that he has to chop.
Do it!
It's gonna take
your dreams
2 chops to get out. Most of you guys are up playing then. Yes, we are. I mean, it depends. No, we have people from Canada and the States. Madluster, I believe, from America. Nighttime from America as well. Slowmage is from Sweden. And Paolo is from Italy.
For it.
Здравствуйте. Mr.
Come on, but
Twitch
you
not
can
loaded.
just not.
Are you a bit? Oh, you can be. You can ask. You can ask away, man. No worries. What's with the Rue server though? What do you mean? What's with the Rue server? It's a private server. But I choose to play here instead. I host my games on there, and when U8 wants, he can join me here. If he wants to play with me. Pretty much. On the official server. It doesn't. Not me. Not me. U8 does play on the private servers, I don't. I only play on the official GOG server. Oh god. That is unfortunate. He never got to hit that because he chopped too late.
Piano tower, of course. What is expected.
And U8 is using a custom client from the private server, which I'm not using either. I'm using the GOG server client. I mean the official game. Yeah, we are. We are playing the base game as it was back in 2000 with all the latency problem and everything. I'm using the good old Battle.net client that comes with GOG. Which hasn't been updated in 28 years. Still has the old hotkeys, the small window, and all of that. All of that jazz. I do use a different Didro though, so as to correct the bugs that are still existing in Battle.net.
Lust, of course.
Lust from foe. Humans are gonna have a rough time against Lust, obviously. Mages are still fighting, still defending with Blizzard, but not hitting the correct player, unfortunately. He's killing a lot of Ogres though with that Blizzard, that's great. I mean, the Blizzard is doing work, but this is what needs to be hit. That's the main issue here. This is being mined heavily and it hasn't been checked or defended against. And so for Nighttime to come back in that game, or to have a shot as a human player, if he doesn't hit the Peon minings from Purple, the chances are slim. Very, very slim indeed. Yeah, it took him way too long to go hit. If he managed to chop faster out and to get that mage out faster, he would have been able to kill the peons of Madluster when it mattered, and that would have been able to be a comeback in the game. Yeah, pretty much it, Sunset Park. That's what we do. We play with a small crew of players, cherry-picked my crew members, basically. And we welcome beginners as well. Like, I try to welcome beginners to provide an environment where it's fun to play for people that are not necessarily good at the game. We obviously know how to play, but we will make it easier for them, and we will try to handicap ourselves and play in a way that they can enjoy the game too. It's pretty much the idea of what I do. It's to have a different place that is less serious and more about having fun than anything. They have to complete a 16 years long training program before they can join. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't care if you're bad at the game. As long as you can have fun on the game, you're doing things right for me. It's a video game, it's 20 years old, and we don't have a player base. So playing competitively such a game for me makes no sense, because in my book, it would make sense to have a competitive, mindset on a game like this if we had a matchmaking system that was random, and if we had Elo that was working for that matchmaking system. We don't. And we also would need to have a player base. Like, we would need to have, a decent amount of players. If we have 30 people on average playing, not in a queue, but making their own games and teams, I mean, how do you even, begin to play competitively on that? For me, it makes no sense. So what I do is I host casual games for people. I try to balance them out and have some fun. we can discuss the game and enjoy all of the good strategies that we have, but we don't take it too seriously, and we keep the fun at the center of it all, which is what I do. What I try to do. That game is a slaughter. I hope next game we have, or we are gonna swap the races. I think we're gonna make Madness to humans and Paolo humans, and we're gonna make both of them orcs, and that's gonna that's gonna be much closer, I think. Yep, tough one.
I got most humans, yes.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna swap the races. I think we're gonna make nighttime orcs with you orcs, and the two of them humans, and that's gonna be perfect.